Hello, darlings. I'm so glad you're joining me today because we're about to embark on a journey that's far more intriguing than you might expect. When you think of Sweden, maybe you picture minimalist furniture, the kind that fits together with a single Allen key, or ABBA's infectious tunes that have you dancing in your kitchen. These are the images that have traveled the world, shaping our first impressions of this Nordic nation. For years, Sweden's been painted as a land of order and perfection, a place where everything runs on time, the streets are spotless, and the people are reserved but polite. But let's be honest, there's so much more bubbling beneath the surface. Sweden is a country that constantly surprises, with quirks and customs that defy the neat little box we try to put it in. Today, in 2025, Sweden is a fascinating blend of old and new. From the cobblestone streets of Stockholm's Old Town, to the sleek modern architecture rising along the waterfront, this country is always evolving, always challenging expectations. We'll explore why some call it the most sinful country in the world, a label that might raise eyebrows, but trust me, it's not what you think. Here, sinfulness isn't about vice or scandal, but about a unique approach to life that values freedom, openness, and trust. In Sweden, people enjoy a level of personal freedom and trust that's rare elsewhere. It's a place where you can leave your baby carriage outside a cafe, knowing it'll be safe, and where honesty is woven into the fabric of daily life. Imagine a country where silence is golden, where a coffee break, known as fika, is a cherished ritual, and where the law allows you to camp almost anywhere, even on private land, thanks to the ancient right of public access. Nature isn't just scenery here, it's a way of life. This is the real Sweden, a place where ancient traditions like midsummer festivals and crayfish parties coexist with cutting-edge technology and innovation. It's a country that honors its past while boldly stepping into the future. So pour yourself a coffee, settle into your coziest chair, and get ready to see Sweden in a whole new light. We're about to meet the people who make this country tick, learn about their daily lives, and discover the customs and values that set Sweden apart from the rest of the world. So, forget what you thought you knew, because Sweden is more than meets the eye. It's a place of contrasts, surprises, and stories waiting to be uncovered. Let's dive in and explore the wonderfully complex heart of Sweden together. Let's talk about that provocative label, the most sinful country. It comes from studies noting Sweden's individualism, secularism, and openness to life's pleasures. Swedes value personal freedom over traditional moral codes. But this sin is really about trust. Society runs on it. People are trusted to pay taxes, follow rules, and act responsibly. Even alcohol sales are regulated to encourage planning, not impulsiveness. Privacy and personal space are sacred. Swedes aren't rude, just respectful of autonomy. This self-reliance is the backbone of a smooth modern society. Sweden's sinfulness is really liberty, the freedom to be yourself, free from judgment. It's a modern, individualistic culture that some call sinful, but others call progress. It's a fascinating social experiment unfolding right now. If there's one custom that truly defines the Swedish way of life, it's fika. More than just a word, fika is a cultural cornerstone, woven into the very fabric of daily routines across Sweden. It's a tradition that has stood the test of time, cherished by generations and embraced by people of all ages. Fika isn't just a coffee break, it's a cherished ritual and a state of mind. It's about pausing, being present, and enjoying the simple pleasures of life. Whether you're at home, at work, or out in the city, fika is a moment to step away from the rush and savor something special. It's a pause to connect with friends or colleagues, never rushed or solitary. Fika is always shared, never hurried, and it's as much about the company as it is about the coffee. Conversations flow easily, laughter fills the air, and bonds are strengthened over steaming mugs and sweet treats. Many companies even have fika breaks written into contracts. It's not just encouraged, it's expected. These scheduled pauses are seen as essential for fostering creativity, collaboration, and a sense of belonging among coworkers. The essentials are simple: strong, aromatic coffee and something sweet, like a cinnamon bun, a cardamom roll, or a slice of cake. The pastries are homemade or freshly baked, adding a comforting touch to the ritual. The aroma of coffee mingles with the scent of spices, creating an inviting atmosphere. But the real magic is in the conversation and companionship. Fika is a time to share stories, exchange ideas, and simply enjoy each other's presence. It's a daily reminder that life is richer when experienced together. At 3 o'clock, offices across Sweden fall silent as everyone gathers for fika. The clatter of keyboards fades, replaced by the gentle hum of conversation and the clink of coffee cups. It's a collective pause, a moment of unity in the workday. For 15 to 30 minutes, work stops and people recharge together. It's a chance to step back, clear your mind, and return to your tasks with renewed energy and focus. These breaks are not just tolerated, they're celebrated. Fika isn't wasted time, it's an investment in well-being and productivity. Studies have shown that these regular breaks boost morale, reduce stress, and even improve efficiency. In Sweden, taking time for yourself and your colleagues is seen as a strength, not a weakness. For visitors, joining Fika is the easiest way to experience Swedish culture firsthand. It's an open invitation to slow down, share a table, and become part of the community, even if just for a little while. Walk into any cafe and you'll see it in action, friends catching up, families gathering, and strangers striking up conversations over coffee and pastries. The atmosphere is warm, welcoming, and unmistakably Swedish. Fika teaches us to slow down, savor the moment, and connect. In a world that often feels rushed and disconnected, this simple tradition reminds us of the value of presence and togetherness. It's a small act with a big lesson, that happiness can be found in the everyday, and that community is built one coffee break at a time. In Sweden, coffee is more than a drink. It's community, connection, and a celebration of life's simple joys. Now let's talk about allemansrätten, Sweden's freedom to roam. This law lets everyone walk, cycle, ski, and camp on almost any land. Nature belongs to everyone, as long as you respect it. Don't disturb, don't destroy. You can pitch a tent, pick wild berries, and swim in lakes, even on private land. This right shapes the Swedish character, fostering a deep connection to the outdoors. Children learn early to respect nature and enjoy its gifts. The wilderness is everyone's playground, pantry, and sanctuary. For visitors, allemansrätten unlocks Sweden's stunning landscapes. It's a freedom that feels both ancient and progressive. We're all just caretakers of this beautiful planet. Arrive in Sweden in 2025, and you'll notice, cash is nearly extinct. Most shops, cafes, and even public toilets don't accept it. Mobile payments like Swish and cards are the norm. This digital shift is about convenience, safety, and transparency. It's harder to dodge taxes and robbery is rare. For travelers, a good card is essential. Don't expect to use cash. Even church donations are digital now. While there are challenges for some, most Swedes embrace this cashless life. Sweden is a glimpse into the future of money. One thing you'll notice in Sweden is the peaceful silence. Swedes are masters of personal space and rarely make small talk with strangers. It's not coldness, it's respect for privacy. This love of order is clear in the art of queuing. Take a ticket, wait your turn, no pushing, no stress. The system is fair, calm, and efficient. Friendships in Sweden are built slowly, but they're deep and lasting. Don't mistake quiet for disinterest. It's a sign of respect. Embrace the silence and enjoy the calm. When you see a ticket machine, use it. You're part of the system now. Sweden's quiet order is one of its most endearing charms. Sometimes the best conversations happen in comfortable silence. Sweden's geography is a land of striking contrasts, where the rhythm of life is set by the sun and the seasons. Here, the landscape transforms dramatically throughout the year, offering endless summer light that seems to stretch on forever. In the far north, the phenomenon of the midnight sun means that for weeks, the sun barely dips below the horizon. Days blend into nights and the world is bathed in a golden glow, filling the air with a unique energy and a sense of boundless possibility. Swedes celebrate this abundance of light with midsummer festivities, dancing around maypoles, singing traditional songs, and gathering with friends and family to enjoy the fleeting warmth. The countryside comes alive with laughter, flowers, and joyful chaos as people savor every sunlit moment. But as the seasons turn, the light fades and winter arrives. The landscape is transformed once again, blanketed in snow and silence. In the north, the sun disappears for weeks at a time, plunging the world into deep darkness. Yet Swedes have learned to embrace this darkness. They create warmth and comfort through mys, a cherished sense of coziness, lighting candles, gathering around fires, and sharing hearty food with loved ones. The long nights become a time for reflection, storytelling, and togetherness. The darkness also brings its own magic. In the far north, the sky comes alive with the northern lights, or aurora borealis, swirling in vibrant colors above the snowy landscape. These shimmering lights paint the sky with breathtaking hues of green, pink, and purple, creating a spectacle that feels almost otherworldly. It's a reminder that even in the darkest times beauty can be found. Life shifts indoors, where Swedes focus on warmth, connection, and simple pleasures. Whether it's sharing a meal, playing games, or just enjoying each other's company, the spirit of togetherness grows stronger in the cold months. Sweden is a country that celebrates both exuberance and quiet reflection. To witness the northern lights in the silent, snowy wilderness is an experience that stays with you forever, a moment of awe and wonder beneath the vast northern sky. The heartbeat of Sweden is this constant play of light and shadow, a dance between brightness and darkness that shapes the land and its people. Through every season, Swedes find resilience and joy, learning to appreciate the gifts of both the sun and the snow. In Sweden, the interplay of light and darkness is not just a backdrop, it's a way of life. Swedish food reflects the country's character, honest, rooted in nature, and sometimes a bit odd. The smorgasbord is a feast of pickled herring, gravlax, meatballs, and more. Everyday food is hearty, meatballs with lingonberry jam, pea soup, and pancakes. Ingredients are local and seasonal, designed for long winters. Then there's surströmming, fermented herring with a legendary smell. Opening a can is an event, best done outdoors. Eating it is a rite of passage, revealing Sweden's love for tradition and humor. From elegant buffets to pungent challenges, Swedish cuisine is full of surprises. It's food that tells the story of the land and its people. As our journey ends, Sweden's charm is undeniable. It's a land of freedom, trust, and delightful quirks. Coffee breaks can stop a nation, and nature is everyone's right. Sweden blends ancient traditions with bold innovation. Quiet one moment, communal the next, these contrasts define Swedish life. Sweden isn't sinful, it's simply wonderful in its own way. I hope you feel inspired to discover more. Thank you for joining me, it's been a delight.